welcome back. So today's video is a requested video. Tasman Akhtar asked if I would try out some Primark makeup, and I was more than happy to oblige because I've never actually used Primark makeup before, so I was more than happy to go into Primark and buy a load of makeup. I've got quite a few items, but they didn't have any concealer when I went, like none whatsoever. So I don't have concealer, and I've just realised that I don't have a lip product because I'm an idiot. And I picked this up, which is a liquid shadow duo, thinking that it was a matte lipstick with a gloss. Clearly didn't read it properly. So I've got this, I've got 3 other eyeshadow palettes and no lip product, so hey ho. We're just going to deal with what we've got here. So I've got foundation, bronzer, blush, 2 mascaras, 3 eyeshadow palettes as I say, and a 3-in-1 brow pencil, and then also picked up some lashes as well. So I didn't get any primer either because I don't like using primers anymore. I just don't know what it is. The only time I will use a primer is if I'm doing me eyes and eyebrows first. I will use a primer on my eyebrows. I'm really struggling to speak today, well, more than normal, and I'll just use primer on my brows before I do them. But I'm not going to be starting with my brows or my eyes today, so I'm just going to moisturise my face as I would normally and get to it. The foundation that I got is the Perfect Finish foundation, which is medium to full coverage, natural finish, moisturising vitamin E. They did have the matte ones in the glass bottles, but I do not like matte foundation, especially as I've gotten older, because I just feel like it makes me wrinkles more in your face. So I like to have a much more moisturising product on my face. So I got the shades Vanilla 04 and Porcelain 01. This was £3 and this was £2.50. Porcelain tends to be slightly too light for me, and then this was the next lightest or palest colour that I could find, but when I've got no tan on, I think it would be slightly too dark, so I might need to mix the two. But I did go to a party on Friday, so I do still have little bits of remnants of tan on my face, so I think that this foundation on its own should be okay as is. So I'm going to go with that, and if not, I'll just mix some of this into it. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's fine. It's got a really perfumed scent to it. Not in a bad way, like it smells nice, but is it going to flare like my rosacea? We shall have to wait and see, but I'm liking the way that this is going on. And I really like the colour match a lot. I always look so white and like scary with this light on. Oh god. I actually really like the way that has applied, and it doesn't seem to be settling too bad in my lines neither. Woohoo! I really like that. Could this be my new favourite foundation? It's not too heavy. It's still giving a pretty good coverage. And it feels really light, and it feels moisturising as well. I like it. Yeah, loving that so far. As they didn't have any concealer, I'm just going to go in with my usuals. So I've got the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer that I use on my cheeks, just to cover up some rosacea. And then for my eyes, I use the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I absolutely love this concealer so much, love it. Next I'm going to go in with Brunson Powder. This was £1. It's in Sunset, and this was the most cool toned bronzer that I could find that was there. So I picked this one up. I'm just going to open it up. How do I do that? Whoa. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. Christ. You do not need a lot, and a very light hand is advisable. I am now looking orange. Perfection. I'm just going to have to blend some of that out because it is far too harsh. That is absolutely brilliant for £1. Like, it is so pigmented. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to get away with it when I've got no tan on and I'm slightly paler, but you really do not need a lot of this at all, and you get whew, loads of colour. So yeah, very impressed by that. Totally forgot to do me eye concealer. I was just getting too excited about trying out the bronzer. Next, I got a blush in the colour Desire. This again was £1 and it says it's a high pigment blusher. And after using that bronzer, I wholeheartedly believe that this will also be massively pigmented. So I'm gonna have to be very careful, I think. How do I get it open? I've got scissors here. Oh, that is such a lovely colour. I'm gonna blend these out a little bit though because they look a bit, I don't know whether it's just the lighting, I don't know, but I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. Just going to use my usual highlighter, so it's the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush in Rose Gold. Moving on to brows, I got the 3-in-1, like it's got a pencil, a powder and a coloured gel. This was £3 and it's probably the thing I'm most worried about because I like doing my brows with powder. I know my brows won't be for everybody, but I like the way they look with powder. I have tried using pencils before and I'm just not a fan, but I thought with this having powder as well, that it was a bit of a compromise. So let's give this a whirl. Again, how do I open it? So I got this in the dark brown. That actually looks all right. Okay. And then it's got like a sponge tipped applicator. Oh my god, look how cute that is. Tiny little spoolie. That is so cute. Right, I'm gonna try the pencil first. Watch me make a hash of this. Very, very soft, which is nice. Right, that's as good as I'm gonna get them with the pencil. So I'm gonna go in with the powder and then tidy them up a little bit with a bit of concealer before I put the gel on. But I really did like that pencil. I love the colour of it. I love how soft it is. So possibly is something that I will start using going forward, depending on how the rest of it works out. But yeah, it's not too bad. Right, so the powder side of things, let's have a little look. Oh. This is not my favourite. Don't actually know whether this is making any difference at all. I'm not convinced. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just to subtly set the pencil, is it? I don't know. I'm confused as to what it's doing, to be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't know what is going on. Tidied my eyebrows up with a bit of concealer, so I'm just going to go in with the brow gel. I don't tend to use any gel because I do have my eyebrows semi-permanently tattooed. They need redoing, but I actually only have about five eyebrow hairs anyway, so sometimes this just feels a bit pointless. But for the purpose of this video, I will gel the 5 hairs that I've got. Okay. Oh Christ. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm literally getting it on every single hair in the vicinity of my eyebrow. Gonna leave my eyebrows there. Are they the best eyebrows I've ever done in my life? No. But they'll do. I feel like they're a bit too dark, but I'll have to see them in natural lighting and once I've got the rest of my face on. But I did really like that pencil, and I did actually quite like the brow gel. So possibly moving forward I might just practice with those items a bit more until I get a bit more proficient at actually using them. Moving on to eyes, I did get 3 little palettes. These were £2 each. I got Flame, which has these beautiful, very autumnal colours in it. I got Berry, which has got these lovely colours in. And then I got the blues one, and I didn't realise this until I got it home, but there's actually only 1 blue shadow in here. There's 2 greens and 1 blue, so I'm not quite sure why it's called the blues, but it is a lovely colour palette nonetheless. In the Berry palette there is 5 shimmers and 1 matte shade. In the Flame palette there are 4 shimmers and 2 matte shades. And in the blues, they're just all shimmers. And all 3 each have this lighter shade called Raw in it. And then as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I also got, unbeknownst to me, this shadow duo. This was £3 and it's in Dreamboat. And you get a matte shade and a metallic shade. So I'm just going to put these on the back of my hands just to see what they're like. Don't know if I'm going to use these or one of the palettes, I'm not sure yet. I suppose I might be able to use this as like a base colour because it is very light, but let me just try it on the back of my hand and see. Okay, starting with, ew, why is it like that? There's like bubbles. Okay, can you see that? It's actually a really lovely colour. A mauvey pink. Okay, this has got a little like brush to it. That's really nice as well. They've dried down now and they are beautiful colours. I would definitely wear the metallic one, but the matte one I think would just absolutely cling to all my wrinkles on my eyes, so I don't think I'm going to wear that at all. Although it is a really, really beautiful colour. It's really, really nice. So I think I'm gonna possibly dip in between Flames and Berry and then maybe use the metallic from this duo. I'm just gonna add Venus from the Naked Basic palette under my brow because there isn't anything in these colours that I could use because that Raw is very, very sparkly, so I'm going to save that for the inner corner. I'm going to go in with Escape from the Flame palette first, just as like the transitional crease colour. That's a really nice colour, I like it a lot, and it's quite pigmented as well, considering I only did like 2 taps. Impressed. I think I'm going to use Shout from the Berry palette all over the lid. I mean, I might change my mind, who knows. Yep, that is beautiful. Just going to blend that up and out as well. Really, really liking the way that looks. Really like that eyeshadow a lot. Take it onto my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the metallic eyeshadow just on the inner part of my eye. Hopefully this works and I don't just mess it all up. Fingers crossed. Just going to blend that out on the edge. Keep my eyes closed. Keep my eyes closed while it dries. It looks alright. Might need to go back in with the other colour. I actually really like that colour combination, but I'm just going to go back in with Shout, just because I feel like I lost some of the colour around the edges, so go back in with that. I am really happy with the way that looks, and that liquid eyeshadow is absolutely lovely. I thought when it dried down it was going to feel like stiff and uncomfortable, but I can't feel it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. And to finish the eyeshadow, I'm just going to use a bit of Raw on the inner corner. It's not as pigmented as I would like it to be, but it's not too bad. Next, I'm going to apply lashes. So these are the 3D Femme Intense lashes with glue, and these were £2 and they look absolutely beautiful. So give them a whirl and test out the glue. Okay, I've got them cut down to size. The band is a lot thinner than I'm used to using. I like using a thicker band just because I find it easier to use. So I'll have to see how I get on trying to get these on. So I'm going to use the glue that they came with and just see how it goes. Not the biggest fan of these lashes and do not like the glue, but I'll put the other one on nonetheless. Lashes are on. That was actually a real struggle. I'm not the biggest fan of them. They're just too, I mean, I could probably wear these with a less dramatic eye look, but I think for an eye look such as this, I would want to wear my big lashes. So these aren't my favourite. The glue wasn't great, but it was only £2 for the pack anyway, so I think price wise they're actually really, really good. They're just not my favourite, and I would probably use a different glue if I decided to use these in the future. But I'm just gonna add some eyeliner to my waterline and try and make these look a bit better before we move on to the mascara. Moving on to mascara, so I got the soooo Extra mascara, which was £2.50, and then the Wonder Lash Mascara, which was £3. So I'm going to do one on each eye and see how I like them. That's a very chunky brush, and it's got like a ball on the end of it. Do you know what? For quite a chunky brush, it's not going everywhere. That's actually really, really good. It's not come out clumpy, but it has really put loads of product on my lashes. Obviously it'd be better if I didn't have lashes on and I could just do my natural lashes, but I'm quite impressed with that. Moving on to the other eye using this one. So this again is a rubber wand, but it's a lot thinner and the bristles are very, very short. So this would probably be really good for doing the underneath. Again, just really coating the lashes with the first dip, do you know what I mean? I don't even feel like I need a second coat of this. Like, I don't need to re-dip. I'm actually really interested to see how these do just on my natural lashes, because on my under lashes, really, really impressed. Just thrown some lip liner and some lip gloss on, and I forgot to put on the setting spray. So this is the Prep and Perfect, and it was £4. So let's put this on. Again, I can't get it off bloody plastic. Oh my god, that smells amazing. That smells absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, really, really like that. I don't tend to use a lot of setting powders because I am getting older and it just clings in all the wrong places. But I will tend to use it around this area and on my chin and sometimes a bit there. And I love the Revolution Hydrating Fix because it does give that sheen, but this looks so natural. I don't look too shiny. I'm definitely not matte, which is what I don't want. I don't want to look matte. Yeah, great. So that is all the products used. I've got to say, I am so unbelievably impressed by all of the products that I've used, except for maybe the lashes. I mean, the lashes themselves are fine. I just like them to be a bit bigger. Hate the glue, but as I say, it was only £2 for the glue and the lashes, so you can't really complain too much. But I would suggest, if you're going to get these lashes, to use a different glue with them. See, that one's coming off again. But everything else, I love this foundation. Absolutely love it. I feel like I've got the coverage that I want without it looking just really cakey and settling in my lines. I just love it. I think that's going to become my new favourite foundation. The eyebrow trio as well, I feel has worked really well. I might see if they've got like a lighter colour, but I'm going to have a look to see what my face looks like in natural lighting, because it might not look as it does in the viewfinder. Love the shadows as well. The ones that I've used, they're just really nice and easy to blend, and I'm obsessed with this liquid metallic colour. I think it's absolutely stunning, so I'm going to play around with this and use it with other eyeshadow colour combinations to go with it. The mascaras were absolutely brilliant as well, so I'm definitely going to be using them on the rest of my lashes to see what they're like on my upper lashes, and I will leave updates in the description as to how I get on with these things as time goes on. But yeah, I absolutely love this setting spray as well. I just love it. I'm just really happy. So aside from the lashes, I'm just really happy with all the other stuff. Like, Tasman, thank you so much for suggesting that I do this video, because I'm so happy. The price for this stuff, with how well it's worked and how nice it looks, I'm obsessed. I'm just absolutely obsessed. So that is everything for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then please subscribe. Bye!